Well, hello and welcome to VOP News Update. I'm Moses Humphrey. Now, no fewer than 5 persons were said to have died in an auto crash that occurred at Kara Bridge. That's a section of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway on Sunday. About 15 others reportedly sustained varying degrees of injury and are currently receiving treatment at an undisclosed hospital. The accident, which occurred on the outward Lagos lane of the highway, involved a truck and an interstate commercial bus. The public relations officer of Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, Adebayo Taufik, confirmed the incident. Meanwhile, the crash left motorists and commuters stranded for hours as the traffic jam that followed spread into Lagos. Now, 2 persons, including a yet-to-be-identified military officer and a sugarcane vendor, were on Sunday crushed to death by a truck in Jeba in Moro local government area of Kwara State. The incident happened at one of the checkpoints in the town. The sector commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Frederick Ogidon, confirmed the accident on Sunday. According to him, it was a lone accident involving a DAF truck which lost control and hit the victims. No fewer than 5 persons have reportedly died in a fire incident caused by a falling fuel tanker in Kwara, while some others sustained severe burnt injuries. The unfortunate incident happened at the weekend along Jeba Road, Moro local government area of the state. Residents stated that the incident occurred when the tanker fell and emptied its inflammable content on the road. It was gathered that some of the victims who were rushed to the hospital later died, adding that others were transferred to the University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital, UITH, in Ilorin because of the severity of their burns. Spokesman of the Kwara State Fire Service, Hossein, confirmed the incident on Sunday. He said the fire incident was handled by the fire service of the Jeba paper mill. In business now, Nigeria's oil earnings increased by over 273.8 billion naira in September 2023, following the rise in crude oil production by operators in the sector. An analysis of the latest data obtained from the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission indicated that Nigeria pumped 40.3 million barrels of crude oil last month. This was higher than the 36.6 million barrels of crude produced in August, which implied that oil output rose by 3.7 million barrels in September. The average cost of Brent crude in September was $93.72 per barrel. By pumping an additional 3.7 million barrels in September at an average cost of $93.72 per barrel, Nigeria's oil earnings rose by more than $354.42 million in the review month. Well, last week, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Enikin Lokwabiri, stated that Nigeria's oil production increased to about 1.7 million barrels per day, up from 1.1 million barrels per day recorded in August this year. Lokwabiri explained that the rise in crude oil and condensate production was because of the government and operators in the sector had been able to identify where the problem was coming from. In foreign news, the Iranian Authority has warned Israel and the United States of the need to end the ongoing bombardment on Gaza. This is as Israel Defense Forces, IDF, have vowed to intensify airstrikes on Gaza and has warned Palestinians still in the north of the territory to flee south. Iran's foreign minister had warned Israel and the US that the Middle East may spiral out of control if Israel does not immediately stop its military action. Photos from a central Gaza hospital show lines of bodies, including at least 12 children. It is not clear when or where they died, but Hamas says 266 Palestinians have been killed in the past 24 hours, including 117 children. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned troops that they were in a battle for their lives, adding that the war against Hamas was do or die. There are signs that more aid might reach Gaza today. 17 aid trucks have been seen lining up on the Egyptian side of the border. It's been 2 weeks since Hamas launched its assault on Israel, killing more than 1,400 people. Palestinian officials in Gaza say more than 4,600 have been killed since then. Well, that's the news update on VOP TV. We'd like you to subscribe and engage us on YouTube. It's Voice of the People TV. And on other social media channels, we are at VOP TV Live. I'm Moses Humphrey. Good morning.